Welcome to the NBA Prop Report for Monday, October 25th. Big slate of NBA games on tap tonight, and we have 5 edges that we're going to be looking at. So let's get into them. The first one I want to talk about here is Anthony Edwards points. We're going to start off with an under here today. So our projection for him is actually under 20 points today, and the books have him at 23.5. He had a big scoring game the other day, but we have about a 20% difference on what it would take for us to cash this number. It's minus 115 on DraftKings. It's up to minus 130 on some of the other sites. And I do feel like it's going to climb a little bit higher here. I think their projection for him today is a little bit too high at 23.5 points. I wouldn't even doubt if we start seeing some 22.5s here. I like the under 23.5. It gives us about a 20% edge. So I took this one for 1 unit. The next one I'm going to talk about is Jonas Valanciunas points. Over 16.5, 1 unit, minus 110 on FanDuel. Best price I could find here. So J-Val had a big game for us the other night, big double-doubles. I know a lot of us used him in daily fantasy. He was somebody that was high in our projection system. And we're actually projecting him for over 21 points here. We only need 17 to cash. So, again, another pretty big edge on this number here. Sizable edge, one that I think we can attack. Jonas Valanciunas, over 16.5 points, 1 unit at minus 110. The next one I want to talk about here, Bamba Rebounds. Bamba, another guy who had a big game the other day against the Knicks. Another big edge we project here for Bamba. 10.93 rebounds is our projection. 8.5 is the number, so we need to get over 9. So we have almost a full 2 rebound edge here on this number. When we have an edge that big, that's definitely something I want to take advantage of. The fact that it's plus 105 is also something I want to take advantage of. So this is one of my bigger bets on the day. Over 8.5 rebounds for Bamba, 1.5 units, plus 105 on BetMGM. Next one I'm going to talk about, James Harden points. We have a couple guys in the Nets games who went over on their points. Kevin Durant is actually the one guy who is pretty much right on with the number that the books have him listed at. But these other guys I feel are all a little bit under. And the other guys I'm talking about here are Patty Mills, Joe Harris, and James Harden. Harden's the one who actually had the biggest edge here. We're projecting, I think, over 25 points for him. We need 21 for him to cash. Minus 111 on BetMGM. This is another one that's minus 115, minus 120 on a bunch of the other sites. So to get it at BetMGM at minus 111, I thought I got a really good price on that here. And then the last one we're going to talk about is Joe Harris points. You know, Joe Harris and Patty Mills have about the same projection. Harris is projected for 3/4 of a point higher than Patty Mills. Both guys are sitting at even money at over 11.5 points, though. So when I looked at it, I mean, obviously you could play them both, but I wanted to play the one that I thought was the stronger play because I do think that those two guys could wind up cannibalizing each other a little bit. You know, when the ball gets kicked out from the inside, whoever's open is going to get the shot. If that happens to be Joe Harris more often, then he's probably going to go over his number. If it happens to be Patty Mills, then Patty Mills might be the guy who goes over his number. But I do think if either one of these guys has a big game, that big game comes at the expense of the other one. So I'm only going to play the guy that I had the bigger edge on, and that's Joe Harris. But I don't hate the Patty Mills one either if you want to do that. Harris, you can get for even money on DraftKings. That's where I took him. I saw Patty Mills for even money over on, I think it was Caesars, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're looking to take the Patty Mills one instead, go over there and check it out. And that's the way that I'm looking at it. So that wraps it up for our NBA Prop Report here for Monday, October 25th. Good luck, everybody.